friends, welcome to Aishwaryam Wellness Studio. So the topic that we are going to see today is how to breathe during labor to have easy labor, short labor and also painless labor. So if you want to get information about your own health as a woman, the premenstrual period or menstruation time or in pregnancy and also in the postpartum time, please subscribe to my channel and like my channel and videos, and also share with your friends so that I will get the info whether these informations are useful to you or not. Thanks for subscribing. Let's go into the video. So today, as I told you, I am going to talk about breathing during labor. Breathing technique during labor is it's actually a very important technique for you to ease the pain of labor. Most of the time what happens in labor, because of the contractions or the surges or the pain, the women used to make two important two mistakes in general. One, either they will actually hold their breath. By holding their breath, what do? See, I am holding my breath now. My shoulders are tight, my jaws are tight, and also my entire body is tight. So when I do so, there will not be enough circulation to your uterus, which is very important for the uterus. It needs, when it contracts, uterus is often a muscle, it contracts, and it needs a lot of oxygen. So when you hold things, it will not open up. Okay, so it becomes little difficult for you to have easy labor, where you will feel more pain. Actually, by holding things tight, you will feel more pain. Otherwise, the second thing, most common mistake what they do is they will hyperventilate by they will breathe like this, they will scream, they will shout. It's okay to shout during labor, but you should not hyperventilate yourself, or you should not over breathe so that you will be exhausted. That will again result in difficulty managing the pain. So it is always good to learn about breathing before you get into labor, which is going to help you with number one, relax your body. Letting your body do its work during labor is very important. For that, you need to learn how to relax your body when you are in surges or in contraction, or in other words pain. Okay, as that is going to increase the blood circulation. In other words, you will be getting more oxygen, you will be getting all those oxygen into your uterus, so that you will be the contraction will progress very fast, and also you will be able to feel the relaxed body, which will let the body do its work of labor. In other words, it is going to help you in your labor. Okay, so what are the other benefits of doing breathing exercises? Breathing exercise also actually helps your body to generally breathing is a subconscious activity. You don't generally concentrate on your breathing. Even now, and when I am talking, I am not concentrating on my breath. Whereas when you are in labor, diverting your mind or concentrating on your breathing technique is actually going to distract your mind of the labor pain. Okay, the more you think about the labor, the more you think about the pain, you are going to get more pain. So if you distract your mind of your contractions or of your labor, it is going to help you to actually progress your labor very fast and distract your mind of the pain. Number three, it is also going to help you with each inhalation. Your sympathetic nervous system is going to work, and your body is going to get gush of blood, your BP is going to increase, and your fight and flight response will work. But in labor, we don't want our fight or flight response to work. Instead, we want our actually good hormones to work. In other words, your body should relax. For that, you need to activate your parasympathetic system. When you do long exhalation, the parasympathetic system actually will work. So always remember, when you are breathing during labor, your inhalation should be little shorter than your exhalation, so that your body's parasympathetic system will actually start working more, and that will let your body relax, and you will be able to manage your labor really well, and also your labor is going to be really short. Okay, so one more important thing that your labor breathing technique can help you with is that this breathing technique is actually going to help you secrete a hormone called endorphin. Okay, this endorphin is a natural narcotic that your body is going to produce when you are relaxed and your labor progresses, where you find it little difficult to manage your pain. That time this endorphin will produce, and you will be in a somewhat some narcotic effect to you, so that you will not perceive much pain. People after birth, they used to call me and tell me always, these breathing techniques were the saviors for me. Okay, these techniques really helped me a lot. That is what they used to tell me. Even I have seen, epidural sometimes fails, but these breathing techniques never fail. So it is not the standard that you have to do this particular method. There are a lot of techniques. So today I am going to tell you about like 2 important techniques for your labor. There are a lot more. In my coping class, I used to teach them like 4 or 5 techniques. So out of which I am going to talk about 2 important breathing techniques for your labor to cope during labor. So learning about labor breathing technique and also other labor coping measures are very great thing that every couple should learn about before they get into labor, because that actually have the great impact over the outcome of the labor, what the birthing experience for the mother, okay, as well as for the baby. So breathing technique also helps the baby to actually get enough oxygen when the mother is in labor, and also regulate their heart rate. Okay, that actually helps them to ease also this pelvic floor muscle, which are the bottom muscles, which should actually open up as the baby comes down. Okay, so it is not only for pain relief, but also to open your body better, because when you hold things tight, your jaw also tightens up, your entire body tightens up, so which also closes your cervix and the bottom. Whereas if you just relax, let things like go, your jaw open up and your cervix also open up. There is a direct connection between your jaw and your reproductive system. When you open things in the jaw, your cervix also actually opens. So breathing techniques are saviors for the laboring mother. So now let us go on. The first breathing technique that I am going to teach you is actually called as a de-stressor breathing technique. In other words, slow deep breathing technique. Okay, this breathing technique you can actually do when you are in actually early phase of labor or in the active phase of labor, where the contractions are building up, where the pain you get is around like 45 seconds to a minute contractions you are getting. Then you can start practicing this breathing technique. So here what you need to do, you have to inhale through the nose and you have to exhale through the mouth. Okay, sometimes exhaling through the nose is also okay, but people are comfortable, most of them comfortable exhaling through the mouth. That is why I am telling you to do it. It's your choice again. So when you inhale through your nose, inhale for 4 seconds. It is not mandatory that it should be 4, but it can also be 6 or 8, whatever it is. Like inhale for 4 seconds for example, but exhale for longer than your inhalation. As I told you, it enhances your parasympathetic nervous system. Okay, so let me show it as a demonstration. So like this, in one stretch, do 4 or 5 inhalation and exhalation together, so that will last for like 40 seconds to a minute. Okay, so that your one contraction will be over. Usually the one contraction will last only up to 1 minute in active stage of labor. So till that time you will be able to breathe through your contractions, so that when the contraction end, you will be like when the contractions are there, you will feel less discomfort or pain. Okay, when the contractions are over, your breathing also will be over. Then you will have a rest period where you can just relax, you can drink, you can eat, you can chat, you can watch anything you want to, you can listen to music. All these are going to be really very good for the laboring mother. One thing you should do, is that when you are seeing this video, make sure if you are alone, yes, you can watch this video, but you can also engage your partner, or you can ask your partner to see this video, because when you are in contractions or in surges, in other words pain, you will not be able to remember certain things, but it is your partner who is really going to help you with the breathing techniques. I have thousands of mothers to set a, give you for example, their partners actually played a crucial role for you, for the mother, in other words, during labor, to actually make them remember this is what you need to do, this is how you need to breathe, not by giving simply instructions, but breathing along with the mother. That is what is going to help you. So make sure you watch this video second time or the third time, like how many ever times you can watch, definitely along with your partner, so that they will also learn this technique and they will also practice this technique along with you during your pregnancy. So when if you didn't practice these breathing techniques during pregnancy and you suddenly go and practice that in your labor, that you will not be able to do it, or you will not be able to remember. So practice these breathing technique like since the time you are pregnant, or at least in the third trimester, so that your subconscious mind stores the pattern in the mind and you will be consciously able to or unconsciously able to do the same breathing technique when you are in labor. Okay, make sure every day you practice this breathing techniques at least for 10 minutes along with your partner, with your hands on your belly, so that you can connect with 3 people at the same time, your partner, yourself and your baby. As a family, 3 of you can really work together for your labor. Okay, the second breathing technique that I am going to teach you today is like the breathing technique where you are going to scan through your body, okay, and or you are going to imagine about something, closing eyes, imagine about your baby or some image or some point, okay, and scan through your body, and wherever you feel like there is any discomfort or pain, just breathe out through that part, so that you are diverting again your mind and you are engaging your conscious mind to breathe. Okay, that is many couples, they told me like this helped really them very much. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, I'm going to close my eyes, and when I'm in contractions I'm going to close my eyes, or even opening my eyes is absolutely okay to watch something. Okay, I'm going to scan my body from head to toe. When I'm inhaling and exhaling, then I'm going to concentrate on the part where I have discomfort, or I am going to imagine a beautiful baby picture, or a god or a goddess I believe in, or some natural colors or things around me, or any specific point. I'm going to just breathe out. So you are going to relax your body, and you are going to produce lot of endorphins, and you are going to distract your mind of your labor. Okay, this is what is going to be really helpful. So these two are very beneficial breathing techniques that you can practice as many times as possible in a given day along with your partner and the baby. You will see a big difference when you are in labor, when you practice this. Even during pregnancy, sometimes we are stressed or we are anxious. Okay, even in labor, that is what is happening. Like when you are more fearful or if you are anxious, your labor will not progress, or you will have more pain during labor. So these breathing techniques also help you to ease of your fear, of your anxiety, and will help you to have a vaginal birth. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll catch up with you in the next video. Thank you.